you are not, your political appointees at NYCHA will not stick a piece of wood like this up my like your representatives of the New York City Police Department did to Mr. Louima. You got that? That was the stick, Mr. Bloomberg, that was served to Mr. Abner Louima. Remember that, Haitian? Remember? The Haitian blood is so foul. We created AIDS and we had to march on the city across the bridge from Brooklyn. This is my mother's death certificate. Okay? And it has my business address, and it was then corrected to my home address. My mother's death certificate, my domicile was 8909 162th Street. Here is your own lease, New York City Housing Authority lease rules and regulations. The highlighted part, use of premises. To use the premises solely as a private dwelling for the tenant and the family, and not to carry any business, professional or economic enterprise, or any of the nature, blah, blah, blah. That's why you see here that my own Haitian relatives, because of them 3 sugar plantations that I have worth $7.5 million that I can't go to my country to get, got my brother to sign some papers, and they used the wrong address. And so the Dowd Funeral Home had to fix it. I am what is called a remaining family member. Okay? And a remaining family member is entitled to succeed in the apartment. And I did that. And when Josephine Russo went to court and lied to Judge Kramer and said I was never on the family composition sheet, that's not true. Here's the proof. That's the evidence. You got that? That means they're caught dead cold, red-handed, committing the kind of crime that they need to go to jail for. I gotta take a break now. The phone's ringing. Love you, Mayor Bloomberg. Keep up the good work. To even more evidence of the complicity of Human Resources, Adult Protective Services Department, they went and conscripted Visiting Nurse Service. Went and conscripted them, and in talking to them, they found out that I lived in Asia for a while, blah, blah. Then they're going to end up bringing some Filipino over here thinking that's going to induce me into being more cooperative. Go and call my lawyer, Gary DiNardo, and said, I'm not being cooperative. That's because there's a problem here. You're trying to send me into some sort of, here it is, they made me an appointment to go into some kind of drug and alcohol treatment program. When I got there, here's the woman saying right here, referral to mental health clinic. She signed it. That's because I have a freaking anger management freaking problem. Dig it? With a lot of other ones. I just can't seem to disengage from that rape, killing, pillage, Special Forces Airborne Ranger, the great empire of the United States of America's very own suicide mission bunch of squad. But they taught us to actually go do it and come back. Now there's the Ranger Brigade. Okay? You got that? Please, 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 please. It says right here. Okay? I told them. After the Rangers, I went and went to school to be a behavioral science specialist. Worked in the first Freedom Houses. Behavioral science specialist. United States Army drug and alcohol specialist. Here it is, medical specialist. Okay? That's another college degree from Tacoma University. Here's me right here working for Freedom Alcatel, formerly of AT&T. This is me right here with AT&T. Went to school. That's my airborne thing. This is a certificate of appreciation from the United States Olympic team. Okay? And this is my mother's thing right here, right after Pierre DRICE. They went, do not go to Queens General Hospital. Do not go to Queens General Hospital. He went there, they killed him. She went there, they kidnapped her, sent her to a Jewish nursing home. And if it wasn't for that wonderful Jewish lady who adopted me as a Jektar, just like Miss Elizabeth Lauenberg of the Madison Avenue Lauenbergs that adopted me when my mother was her French maid, I'd have been finished. This is me with Freedom Alcatel. What's this one? Phil DRICE, top sales rep in revenue for the region. Right here, okay? I went to Catholic boarding schools, okay? honorable discharge. Another one, honorable discharge. And this is my mommy. This is my mommy. And guess what she taught me? If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. That's Jocelyn Armand de la Tour. That's the former wife of Ambassador de la Tour. Here this is. The brother seen how I was taking care of my mother. He brought me into the lodge, Ezekiel Lodge number 5, Freemasons. And this is my idol right here. And guess what he said? The chickens are coming home to roost. And that's no daggone joke. And let me see if I got some. Dr. Aperoff at York College. I gave an award because he snatched me out of that psych undergraduate psych program, told me to go into marketing and corporate sales. Do you guys think I did well? Because this is Dr. Tube the Crusader, the newest superhero of the 21st century, looking to dethrone the #1 preventable health hazard in our great empire by the year 2015 with the AquaTube Plus. It's patented and it has FDA certification for the active ingredients. Okay, and this is the only war unit breath tester that can be calibrated. I sell the franchises. Please allow me to live in peace and make money so that I can leave the projects. I'm not project. You can't say you don't know about this, because when I went to the public advocate's office, and here's the stamp right here, okay, true copy of original, and here's the stamp where I got a stamp at the public advocate's office. I took the videotapes that your Inspector General's office had when I took her office those videotapes, and that's notarized true copy of the original. They sent the referral to the Office of the Attorney General of New York State. But it was during the time of the elections. NYCHA should be under investigation for civil rights violations. What is the epilogue of the story? I'm about to tell you in a minute. This is the carrot, Mr. Bloomberg. I'm showing you why legally I should succeed in this apartment. I hope it's palatable to you, sir. I'm not angry. I'm not anything anymore. Right Honorable Mr. Bloomberg. This right here is something you'll find very interesting. I'll read it for you. I have on this day conferred. This is from Gary Leonardo's letterhead. I have this day conferred with Richard Newmark of New York City Housing Authority, who informed me that the computer system of NYCHA has no record of the filing of a notice of claim by Philippe E. DRICE, very truly yours, Gary Leonardo. And what's this? What is this? In the matter of the claim of Philippe E. DRICE, AquaTube USA Inc., Estate of Alter Grace DRICE et al. To NYCHA, New York City of the State of New York. New York City APS, NYPD, Fox 5 Television Network, and Stu Billett Productions. It's a pro se action by Philip Edward DRICE. Is that the stamp? Does that look real to you? How come they don't have it? How come they don't have it? The plot thickens, sir. The plot thickens. Let's go to the next step. Veterans Administration. I am a disabled veteran living on little to nothing. Last year it was $881. This year it's $910. This is what I did in the Army. That's Reforged of Germany, 1976. 1975. Special Forces Airborne Ranger DRICE. See that beret, that black beret? Until everybody in the Army could wear it, and they changed the Rangers to the brown. That's the Airborne Ranger Cook.